Yo, what's going on, people? So the patch notes have just been released for the test server, which goes live tomorrow, so might want to download it from now. Really unexpected buffs and nerfs coming with these patch notes, so let's hop right in. So as we know, the two new operators are going to be releasing. So we have Nomad, and they have shown her full loadout. So she's going to get the AK-74M, the ARX-200, the .44 Magnum semi-auto. For her gadget, she's going to have stun grenades and breach charges, and lastly she's going to be a 2-speed and 2-armor operator. If you didn't see the full review yesterday, I did a video breaking down how their gadgets work, so you can check that out with the card up there. Next up is going to be the Defender Kaid, and his loadout, he's going to get the AUG A3 SMG, the TCSG12 semi-automatic shotgun. This one you can put an ACOG on, so I'm pretty excited to play with that one. He's going to get the same Magnum semi-auto, and his gadgets are going to be barbed wire and impact grenades, and he's going to be a 1-speed 3-armor operator. The new map Fortress is also going to be in the test server, and this time for the seasonal weapon skins, it looks like we're only going to be getting 3 instead of the usual 4. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here. Not as for right now, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. Well, except the one on the far right. I actually want to see how that looks. That looks pretty good. But coming down here, the protein, BDU, and headgear. So in this season, they added the weapon skins and charms for some of the pro league teams, but now they're taking it a step further, and they're going to be doing headgears and uniforms. And I'm not gonna lie, these look pretty good. Not really into pro league that heavily, but from a customization standpoint, these look dope, so I may consider buying one of them. Next up is something that I wanted in the game for a long time. So they're finally we're getting a new shop navigation and a full screen view, so they're basically giving the shop a facelift. So here it says the Rainbow Six shop is getting a facelift, as I just said. We're improving the user experience, and we're including a new full screen view for weapons. A new light theme has also been added to the full screen view, and players can browse left and right within a category. Starting with Operation Win Bastion, shop items are now accessible from the news tab. Players can also opt to equip an item right away. If a particular item or skin is available for multiple weapons and operators, players can select equip all at the bottom left of the screen. So yeah, rather than going and putting on this one weapon skin multiple times, you have to go in and out of all those tabs for every single operator. It's pretty time consuming. It looks like you'll now be able to equip one item on multiple operators if they have the same weapons. So this is something that I wanted for a long time, and I think that's a great addition. And next up is going to be the operator changes, and this is where you said a lot of unexpected buffs and nerfs. So I'm pretty excited to announce that Mute is going to get the SMG12 as a secondary. Yeah, so the SMG11 has been added as a secondary, slight increase to SMG11 damage. We want to make Mute slightly more attractive as a choice and make him a bit stronger overall, giving him additional loadout versatility should meet both of those needs. We're also slightly increasing the damage on the SMG11. So I think this is in response to adding Kaid onto the defending side, because as I was looking at it yesterday, I was like, why would you pick Mute now, or you just pick Bandit and Kaid? So I think they're doing this to, keep him in line with the other operators who can deal with electronics, and that's a pretty good move. Lastly, I think Thatcher should get the SMG11. What are your thoughts on that? You can vote on the poll up in the top right. Do you think Thatcher should get the SMG11 as a secondary as opposed to the pistol that he can only carry? So Smoke is also going to benefit from the buff to the SMG11. Smoke has incredible utility if used properly, but is still a bit weak. Mute will also benefit from this change. So yeah, they're basically buffing the SMG11 after all the bad nerfs in the past, so that's good to see. Lesion is going to get a nerf, a slight decrease to the T5 SMG. Lesion is currently in a pretty good place, but is just a bit too strong. We are reducing his damage to bring him more in line with where we would like to see him. Zofia is also going to get nerfed a bit, reduce the total number of concussion grenades from 3 to 2. Zofia currently has too many projectiles at her disposal and is able to offer too much utility when compared to her teammates, which is true because people just like to spam the concussion grenades before they push into a room, so that's understandable. Coming down to general tweaks and improvements, throwable gadget trajectory is being changed. We have changed the throw curves for throwable gadgets to be easier and more comfortable to use. All throwables now use this new curve except for the nitro cell. The nitro cell is not using this new curve as it will be classified in a different category defined as heavy throw. The throwables classified under the heavy throws will not reach as far as the regular throws. So all the gadgets that are going to be getting this new projectile change, Kaid's Electro Claws, Alibi's Prismas, Ella's Grismont Mines, Ying's Candelas, Legion's Ghoul Mines, Valkyrie's Black Eyes, Thatcher's EMP Grenades, Smoke's Remote Gas Grenades, and the standard gadgets, the Stun, Frags, and the Smoke Grenades. And coming down to player comfort with the Area of Effect feature, beginning with Operation of Wind Bastion, we will be implementing a new Area of Effect feature for Kaid and Nomad. This is designed to help new players better understand the Area of Effect when deploying a gadget. This will only be visible for the operator placing the gadget. We also recognize that experienced players may not be interested in this visual feedback presented by this change, so players will have the option to disable it in the settings menu. As of right now, this feature will only be available for Kaid and Nomad, and do not currently have any plans to add this feature to past operators' gadgets. Yeah, that's a pretty good change, but I can see maybe a few other operators benefiting from that change. Kind of like Ash or Buck or any operators who have the impact grenades. Like if you hold it down and you're just aiming at a wall, it would bring up the area of effect to show where the explosion would be. But I could see some people saying that would make the game less realistic, I guess, and you know, they would prefer to gauge rather than having a feature helping you out. Might also make setting up easier, but just my thoughts on that. And lastly, the playlist changes for the ranked map pool. So we're gonna have Bank Clubhouse, Oregon, Cafe Consulate, Chalet, Border, Coastline, Skyscraper, Theme Park, Hereford Base, Villa, and the New Fortress map. And the casual map pool is gonna just be House, Canal, Yacht, Plain, Favela, and Tower, in addition with all of those above. Kind of disappointed with this because I wanted to see Barlet University come back. I really like that stage. And Fortress is in the ranked map pool already. I thought they would have gone back to what they did with Theme Park, which is take it out until halfway through the season and then at the end when players got more accustomed to the match. Because, I mean, putting a new map in the rank mode already, like, suppose you just go to play ranked and this is the first map they load you in. I don't think it's going to be fair because no one's going to really know what they're doing. So, yeah, just my thoughts on that. But yeah, that's it for the patch notes, just bug changes under that. I'm not going to read those. So if you want to read the full patch notes, I'll leave a link in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's it. If you found this video helpful, you can leave a like and share it around. Comment down below what are your thoughts on a lot of these changes, and subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content. Again, the test server goes live tomorrow, so make sure to download it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.